Welcome everyone. Samhain blessings to you. Thank you so much for being with us tonight in this ceremony organized by the Glastonbury Goddess Temple. This is really the moment when we go deep into the cauldron of the Dark Mother of Goddess. She of 10,000 names that appears in this season as this dark goddess. But darkness is not, as the patriarchal society wants us to believe, a bad thing. Darkness is also what we got to know when we were in our mother's womb. Darkness brings transformation, and in transformation, change. And thanks to this change, we can grow and we can expand. And this is really what the Dark Mother wants us to know and wants us to learn in this season, to transform, to deepen our connection with her, and to get ready for what comes next in the winter season. So if you have, just before we start, if you have any technical issues, please just send us a message in the chat and I will be helping you throughout the entire event. Also, feel free to use the chat to share any thoughts and anything that you really would like to say, and we are gonna look at the chat throughout the ceremony. And as per the previous season, I had the lovely pleasure to be able to create little seasonal movies. In this cycle, we have seen how the flame of Avalon traveled from goddess to goddess, and in this season, the Mother Earth, which we met during the last ceremony, will pass the torch, will pass the flame to the Dark Mother. So please enjoy. And this video will also be available tomorrow on YouTube so that you can watch it, because I know that showing videos during ceremonies, sometimes the connection is not really good. So don't worry, you will have the chance to watch the video again. So enjoy.
Wrapped in the darkness, I walk the land. My lives weave a tapestry, a magnificent road of birth and death, a new beginning. I was born from your cauldron, and to your womb I return. And one day you will call on me to take account of what I've learned. Everywhere I find you in the dark mother, grandmother, you're an
I bring you a poem from Rose Flint. The music by me.
1 second. Yeah.
Tonight, the sky is full of watching eyes. Ancestors' faces pressed close to the edge, close to the razor edge that separates the living world from the world of the dead. We call on the dark ones, Ceridwen, Nine Morgans, Morgana Le Fay. Lead us, lend us your courage as we take our steps beyond the void of time. We call on the dark ones, Ceridwen, Nine Morgans, Morgana Le Fay. Lead us, lend us your courage as we cross the threshold to the other world. For at Samhain, there is a dark and witching hour when gates inside the universe swing slowly open, letting restless spirits come to haunt with anger, fear, and sorrow. We'll make the journey with our hands held out to offer healing. We'll offer gifts of sweet red apples from the Isle of Avalon. We'll make the journey with our hands held out to offer healing. From sunlit orchards sown with stars and secret light from Avalon. But on this night, when the misty veils are thin and waver to transparent lace, we'll walk between the worlds and enter great grey halls of those who've made their final crossing. We'll walk the windswept corridors of midnight, go stepping back, generations back, to find the bones of those whose hurt still resonates in living hearts and minds. We'll call on the dark ones, Ceridwen, Nine Morgans, Morgana Le Fay. Lead us, lend us your courage as we take our steps beyond the void of time. We'll make the journey with our hands held out to offer healing from sunlit orchards sown with stars and secret light from Avalon.
Oh, thank you for this beautiful poem. And now, players, let's prepare ourselves to dig into the dark. Now the flame is in the hands of the Dark Mother. I invite you to place your hands in your heart and in your womb and close your eyes and feel the silence, the dark, and breathe in with me. Quieting our minds and going into our hearts. And from our hearts, let's go together as one circle, down to our wombs or higher, and then down into our roots and down into the Mother Earth. Let's go down to the heart of the Mother and anchor there our roots. Let's feel her love. She recognizes us. She's loving us. In this time of the dark, she is the one who holds us when we go into the cave. And take her love again up to our wombs, up to our hearts. And from our hearts, let's continue going up into the darkness of the universe, to the heart of our own Mother Star, and anchor there. Feel her presence there. And go back, bringing her love again into our hearts. And let's join together as one circle in preparation to this ceremony to go deeper, to release and to honor the Crone, the dark flame of Nolava, the Crone. Blessed be.
And in your mind's eye, turn with me to the northwest. We welcome you, dark flame of Crone Nolava. We welcome you, goddess of the dark, of the underworld, of the shadows. Come and hold us as we meet our shadows. Come and hold us in your darkness, in your mystery. Come, Dark Mother, with your loving embrace here in our ceremony today. Dark Nolava, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Crone Nolava. Blessed be.
Hail and welcome, Crone Nolava.
Hail and welcome, Crone Nolava. In your mind's eye, turn with me to the north. O great dark flame Nolava of air, we feel your breath flowing through us every day, every moment. You are the living breath within us. Goddess Nolava of air, Dark flame, Nolava, of the night sky, of the stars shining down upon us. Help us breathe into the places where we need your light, where we need the air to flow, to bring fresh energy, to see where we can heal pain, to see where we can fill ourselves with your flame, with your light, with your power, with your breath. We feel the winds of change, dark flame, Nolava of air, blowing through our world, bringing transformation. We call to you to be present for every one of your beloveds here in this ceremony, all over the world, holding your energy, bringing in your power. Goddess Nolava, fill your priestesses, priests, and all those who love you with your breath of life, with your breath of health, of healing. Bring them power and strength and stamina and inspiration. Hail and welcome, dark flame Nolava of air.
Hail and welcome, dark flame Nolava of air.
We breathe you into our circle.
Turning with me now in your mind's eye to the northeast, to the dark flame maiden Nolava. We welcome you, we call you in. Eye of the flame, center of the flame of hope that sustains us through the winter months. We focus on you as the birth and the new beginning after all the months of darkness and loss. You are the quickening in our intuitions, in our minds, in our bodies, longing for renewal, longing for being, longing for life. We honor all your gifts of inspiration and hope. The white flame of hope, the white swan, on whose back we journey to the Isle of the Dead. Dark flame, maiden Nolava, we honor you and we love you. We welcome you. We breathe you in. Hail and welcome, dark flame, maiden Nolava. Blessed be.
And now turn your attention to the east with me. Dark flame, Nolava of fire, we feel your heat in our hearts and in your land. Hazel woman Morgan Clayton, you are Arta, great she-bear. We feel your fire dragons here now among us. Dark flame Nolava, you burn through all we no longer need, burning through our loss, our pain, our suffering, for those who have passed into other realms. We feel the power of your flame, the ashes of our ancestors, remembering all they are and feeling their presence here now. We feel the power of your dark flame its cleansing, its beauty. Dark flame, Nolava of fire, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, dark flame, Nolava of fire.
Welcome.
Blessed be.
Love, love, love. Love, love, love. In the southeast, we call in the lover Nolava to bring with her the memories of all those we have loved and lost. She who holds the precious moments in her hands. She who holds the flame of passion, the flame of sensuality. Come, come be with us now. Remind us of what was, what can still be, even if it is in our memories. You send us the messages of those who have passed through the veil, reminding us that death is but a doorway, that there's never an ending to love, that love is always with us. We can feel the soft huff of the kiss on the cheek, the kiss on the lips, the kiss on our forehead. We can still feel the love that you send to us, the dark flame that you hold is our memory that life goes on and that one day we will be together again. Dark flame lover Nolava, you give us hope that joy and happiness is just a moment away. And we breathe your energy into our body. Hail and welcome, dark flame lover Nolava.
Hail and welcome, dark flame lover Nolava.
Blessed be.
And turning to the south, flame of Nolava of water, dark waters of emotion, of deep feelings, of loss, of pain, of grief and sadness. You light the dark flame in us that allows us to grieve, to remember our feelings of loss. For those who have left us, whose skin we can no longer touch. Waters of Avalon, we bathe in you, and all that is sad begins to flow away in the blessing of your life-giving waters, of your returning energies. As the wheel turns, so we turn with you, and we flow in your forces of life that flow in every cell of our bodies. Your flame of water is there, bringing us renewed life, holding the memories that can fill our hearts with joy. flame of the waters of the south, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, dark flame of Nolava of water.
Hail and
Hail
welcome.
and welcome, flame of Nolava of water.
Blessed be.
And sending out that thread of light to the southwest. I call upon the dark flame of the Great Mother Nolava. Oh, Great Mother Nolava, send us the flame of your light, of your love, so that we may feel and be embraced by your loving presence, lifting up our hearts so that we can feel your love, your caring, your beauty, nurturing us as the flame nurtures our hearts, as the flame ignites our passions, as the flame brings forward our creativity. At this time of the ending of the Celtic year, we let go all that is old and we bring forth the new ideas, the new visions, our new creative fire. Oh, Great Mother Nolava, we breathe in your creative flame. Hail and welcome, dark flame of Great Mother Nolava.
Hail
Blessed
and
be.
welcome, the dark flame of Mother Nolava.
And turning our attention to the west, where we call in the dark flame of Nolava of earth, she who is the earth herself. In this season of Samhain, when the earth starts to sleep and to rest, we learn to appreciate all the gifts that she gave us, along with the lack of abundance in certain cases. We learn to accept that life is a balance between the two, and that each and every day of our life, it's a gift already. May you be with us in this circle. May your dark flame light our hearts and nurture our soul as we celebrate and we honor our ancestors. Dark flame of Nolava, the earth, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, dark flame of Nolava, the earth.
Hail and welcome.
And welcome, dark flame Nolava of the earth.
Blessed be.
And please, with me, send your awareness to the center of our circle, this circle of brothers and sisters around the world, as we call upon the dark flame of the Nolava, the Lady of Avalon. And we speak to you, Great Mother, be within our ceremony this evening. Ground us in your love. Heal us in our pain, our sorrow, and our grief. Heal our wounded emotions. And as this year dies, take with it our fear and our anguish. As the wheel turns, allow us to step forward, looking forward with renewed hope and joy in our lives. Let us remember our beloved dead, our ancestors, with peace and love in our hearts. And Great Lady, Great Mother, we ask that you heal us as individuals, as families, as communities, and as the world. Help us to overcome this pandemic that has taken so many loved ones from us. Brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers and children and grandchildren. Great Lady, we turn to you with hope and love. Fill our hearts with your grace. We breathe your energies in. Hail and welcome, dark flame Nolava.
Hail and welcome, dark flame Nolava.
Blessed be.
Blessed be. And stepping forward into the flame, seeing that dancing fire, seeing that flicker of the flame, and take it in, breathe it in, allow the flame of the goddess of Nolava to cleanse your body. Breathe that flame, imagine that dark flame surrounding your body, clearing and cleansing and burning away all that is old, all that no longer serves you. Let all those old thoughts, the worries, the stresses, the fears drop into that fire. Breathing into that fire, allowing all the density to burn. All the worries and stresses of this past week, give it to the fire. Allow the flame of the goddess to burn, to cleanse, to transmutate. And now remembering of the past month, all your fears, your worries, your stresses, all that came forward in this last month, worry, pain, fear, illness, whatever it is, give it to the fire, give it to the flame. Allow the flame of the goddess to burn and cleanse your body. Breathe in the fire and cleanse away all that has happened from the past month. Feeling those flames around your body, in your body, the soft, gentle fire of regeneration, of healing. And now casting your mind back over the last couple of months. Remember the pain, the worries, the stresses, the fears, all that's happened to you, and give it to the fire, give it to the flame. Allow the goddess to burn, to clear, to transmutate all that old feeling of grief, of pain, of stuckness, of healing, of illness, all that you no longer need, all that is ready to be transmutated, put into that fire. Give it up, clear it. Allow the fire of the goddess to burn through your body, your life, clearing, cleansing, transmutating all. And now casting your mind back and hearing and remembering and feeling all that has happened over the last 6 months. The pain, the grief, the fear, all the old, dense, heavy feelings. Give it up to the fire, give it up to the flame. Allow the goddess to clear and cleanse your body, mind, and soul so that you no longer are carrying the density. Give it up, release, transmutate. Breathing in that light, breathing in that love, filling your body, and now feeling into those last little vestiges of density, of pain, of fear that might be lingering from the last year. This year of the pandemic, this year of trauma, of pain, of transitions. Let it all go, give it all up. Breathe in the flame of dark Nolava and allow yourself to surrender all of that hurt. Give it up to the fire. Breathing in that light, feeling that loving presence of Goddess, filling all those holes. Allow her fires to continue to warm, to nurture, to hold your body in her light, in her love, so that you can step forward into this next Celtic year, renewed, refreshed, revitalized with her loving, nurturing flame. Breathing in that love. Blessed be. Thank you, Nolava of fire.
And now join me to experience together the power of Crone. Feel tonight the power of Crone, dark of moon, black of air, depth of earth, sheen of water, splendor of dark flame. Descend with me in the cave of Crone, her hand to gently hold you, her eyes to truly see you, her suffering to strip you, her turmoil to unfurl you, her fearfulness to free you. Transform in the cauldron of Crone, her stirring to confuse you, her spells to swirl and change you, her brew to feed and fill you, her cackling to expand you, her deep, deep love to embrace you. Soar on the wings of Crone, her many years behind you, her great strength to protect you, her deep black peace inside you, her wisdom vast to guide you, her clarity before you. Feel tonight with me the power of Crone, dark of moon, black of air, depth of earth, sheen of water, the splendor of dark flame, holding you, holding you, holding you. And now, this is your space to honor, to remember, to recall anyone that you wish here now to bring into the presence of our circle. Light your flame of your candle. Use my flame to light your candle so that we are all united and held in the power of Crone as we hold and remember all those who have passed on from the physical realm into the land of the dead, in the safe Avalonian land of the dead. In your own way, speak their name verbally for yourself, or put their name in the chat. Whatever feels right to you here now, in your own way, love, honor, name, remember, and recall your beloveds, whatever realm they are in. I see your beautiful naming. Call in as many as you need to here tonight for your healing. Bless them, love them, hold them as we bless and love you here tonight in this sacred, safe, deep, dark cave and space. And keep naming and holding and loving and embracing. Blessings on each and every one of you tonight, and all those souls that you have placed before us in the sacred deep altar of our hearts and this sacred space, this Samhain Eve. Blessed be.
It's a song for the Dark Mother. See, the Dark Mother comes, so tell her your sorrows. See, the Dark Mother's here, she will hold you till tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes and you're still in your pain, call your dark mother to you. Call again, 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 'cause one day she'll lift you way out of your tears. She's working inside you to heal your pain and fear. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and the tunnel's inside your heart. So don't give up the struggle. There's a new day about to start. So don't think it's weak to cry all your tears, and don't think it hurts us to hear all your fears. For each time you enter inside that deep wound, the voice of your pain is a sweet medicine of sound, which lifts up our hearts through all of our tears and works deep inside us to heal our pain and fear. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and the tunnel's inside your heart. So don't give up the struggle. There's a new day about to start. But if you're crying so hard that you can't hear her voice, tender your heart to her deep, dark grace. And somewhere deep inside, she'll feel your deep pain, and the mystery of her love will bring you back to life again. And you'll feel her lift you way out of your tears. She'll bring you inside her to heal your pain and fear, 'cause there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and the tunnel's inside your heart. So never give up the struggle, 'cause there's always a new day about to start.
Welcome. Welcome to my realm. Welcome to the Avalon that so few see, certainly not in their living days. But you have made the journey now. You have come through the veil. You have come to reach out for your loved ones who have been brought here by the barge at the end of their physical life on this planet. This is my place. This is my earth of Avalon. This is the time that you can once again speak the words that you never got to speak. Say what is in your heart to those whom you have lost. Speak of their love. Allow them to communicate what is in their heart to you. This is the time of the thin veil. This is the time that is giving you the chance to once again feel their touch, hear their voices, see their faces. The sisters here in the realm have received them. They have washed their bodies, anointed and honored them, laid them out, taken care of them. And now their souls are resting here with us. They're at peace here. They are dreaming, resting, well-deserved, free from pain, no more suffering. And you have been invited to come and visit with them. What would you like to say? What would you like them to hear? Speak to them gently. This is your chance to make peace if there was strife. This is your chance to be gentle with yourself and them. I give you permission, but I can also withdraw it, for this is my realm and here you are a guest. So be gentle with yourself and them. They deserve your kindness and your love. One day, when your time comes, you too may come and be here with us and be reunited. And maybe, if the time serves well, once again be reborn with those you loved and live another life. Heed me well, for I am the Black Nolava. There is no strife in my realm, and you are guests here. Take your time, make good use of it, and be with those whom you loved. It is your time now, for but a night, because you must go back, and they must stay. Blessed be the dead whom we loved and lost.
Oh, precious ones who walk alongside of me, souls and spirits born in beauty, the sacred living peoples of our time. The ones who walk the thread of life and death and know it's right. Our hearts are heavy with unshed tears. The rivers of the underworld surge with our fears. Lamenting the parting of so many beloved souls, friends, beloveds, mothers, fathers, daughters, and sons. I grieve the teeming life the earth has lost, the sacred birds and birdings gone. So much death at this threshold that we must cross. O blessed born, O sacred circle, now gather round. O blessed born of summer lands, we call to you now. Destroyer, we break under your knife, but you are the only way to our freedom and new life. Oh, these times are more than we can bear. We have tried to be so strong. We've tried to hold the line to the bitter end, broken under the burden of what we thought we knew. Oh, blessed born, oh, sacred circle, now gather round. O blessed born of the summer lands, we call you here now. Destroyer, we break under your knife, but you are the way to our freedom and new life. Hear my lament, let your waters flow. Hear my lament, so that you can let it all go. Oh, precious ones who walk alongside of me. Oh, souls and spirits born in beauty, the sacred living peoples of our time, the ones who walk the thread of life and death and know it's right. Blessed be.
We have been honouring those within the bone fire for 2 days now. You find me in this place of my ancestors. I am still walking along, juggling an ember from the sacred fire between 2 whittled sticks. I follow the oldest crone of the clan, and she leads me away from this fierce light into the darkness. Once away from the others, the crone holds a mossy parcel to the ground and indicates I place the ember into it. She wraps it purposefully so that it releases no heat, no light, and we move onwards. In time, we arrive in a clearing that has a fireplace made ready. With an indication from her hand, she points to the fire, suggesting I use the ember from the ancestor fire to light it, which I do. She begins to mutter, to crone, to keen into the wind. She summons, she sings. She calls and she collects. She tells me to gather sticks no longer than my little finger, which I do. I have just completed 9 summers, and so the sticks are not so large or hard to find. When I return, she stares at me. I feel she is silently asking questions that only my spirit is answering. She comments that I have a lot of sticks, and I look down at my hands to the 2 hoards. She tells me that each stick is a memory, a deed or a thought that I need to concentrate on, to choose whether to release into the fire or to bring into my new life. I look blankly. I can think of nothing. Try harder, she says, and so I do. I stroke each stick with a thought, and I either put it in my pocket or I throw it forcefully at the dancing spirits of the fire. All the while, the crone looks at me, watching. I run out of ideas for the last 3, and I stare at those left. She covers my hand with her old one, telling me to feed these last sticks to the flames. They represent all the things I have already forgotten about. She opens her hands, which hold a small bag, to receive my saved sticks. As I offer them, she greets each solemnly. Silently, she beckons me to collect the ember and return it to the carrying pouch. Further away, she heaves off wooden coverings and bracken to reveal a hole in the earth. The old well, she says, quite dry, quite safe. There remains a pulley system that allows her to place a harness around me to lower me into the bottom. I have no idea how I will get out. Grandmother asks me my name. I know my replies. I have no name. What is your tribe, your clan? She asks. I seek my tribe, my clan, I reply. Where go you? She asks. I go to the ancestors, I reply. Who will you find? My clan, myself. She asks to see my birthing spoon. My spoon is that which my mother whittled for me while I was growing in her stomach. I have used it to eat with ever since, but now is time to put away such foolish, childish needs. The end has a hole in it that I have been making string for so I can secure it around my neck. She looks into my eyes and describes a spoon I have to collect. It has a red stone set into its end. I wear the harness and the spoon. I hold the ember and the pouch as I am lowered over the edge and down into the dark. I don't know what to expect. I know I am in a narrow, small space with air above and earth below. The ferns growing out of the sides of the well gently stroke my hair and my face. With each caress, I am twisted around to face another direction, another fern or finger. I am turning and returning. I arrive at the bottom and I feel about underfoot. My fingers forage, finding loam and stone. They mingle with shingle and expand with expense as my imagination threatens webs and their weavers, death and its decay. I feel buried, alone, deep within this space on earth where not even water still lives. My desolation is disrupted by the living pulse, the beat of the dark, thick and close and sentient. I sit cross-legged as I focus on my task. I calm my breath and my heart. My eyes are open, but I am blind nonetheless. Once I find calm, I take the spoon from around my neck and I feel my way around the walls to search for some place for it. I feel something that might be a hook and I hang it there. I remember to tell the dark that I am no one and I have come to ask permission for a name. I sit and I wait and I wait. I think the dark is tricking me, whispering to me of its deeds, but I breathe and I listen. Absence becomes presence as I find a sense of the ancient, of connection and of affection. Senior, senior, senior. I listen to their words and wisdom as I watch their dreaming pictures drift and dance across my eyelids until they have withdrawn into the dark once more. I sit with a gentle silence and I expand into myself. I remember the crone asking for a spoon, but I don't know how I will see it. Finally, I remember the ember and I unwrap it to see it only offers enough light to show me there is no wood here with which to summon fire. I look into the bag and find the sticks I saved. I place the ember onto the shingle and place my precious sticks on top and I blow. I promise to keep these memories in my heart as they transform into ash. By the light of the fire of my memories, I can see the walls and all the spoons. They surround me in togetherness. It doesn't take too long to find the one with the red stone, and I take it down and place it into the bag. As I look at the walls, I see what looks like hundreds of thumbprints, all in ash. My sisters, aunts, cousins, grandmothers must have left their mark, and I smile at the thought of this belonging. Here in the depth is something beautiful, a gift from all of those of my line to all of those who have descended before me. I proudly place black ash onto my thumb, and I find a space to leave my own print. Then I feel tears spring and flow. I realize that through my tears, I have brought water back to the well as a spring source of my nation. I am of water. As I tell myself this truth, I realize I have completed the ritual. I thank this sacred deep place, and I look upwards to the grey sky of morning. I can see now all the stones sticking out of the sides that I can use to climb out. I emerge weary but triumphant. The crone waits. I offer her the spoon, which she whispers away into her pocket. She makes a sign telling me to remain silent, and she leads me back to the bonfire. All the adults are gathered, sitting in circle, chattering. As we appear, they fall silent, and the crone leads me into the middle before asking in her powerful voice, "What is your name?" "Senior," I reply. "What is your tribe?" My father stands and booms in his deep voice, "She is of the Dumnonii tribe." "What is your clan?" says the crone. My mother stands and rejoices with her singing voice. "She is Pen Senior of the clan of Swans, daughter of the Well Watchers." The crone turns back to me. "Who will you be?" I hadn't thought about that, but I find myself replying, "I will be priestess." Blessed be. Sally.
Okay. Well, the time has come for us to, well, can't be that jolly at Samhain really, but as jolly as you can be, with a bit of rhythm and a bit of spark in the dark. Some of you might know this song if you've been to Glastonbury in the last 20 years. It's part of my Wheel of Vocalana song for Ceridwen. Digging in the dark, digging in the dark, digging in the dark to find that spark. Strike gold in the bottom of my soul, digging in the dark, digging in the dark, digging in the dark to find that spark. Strike gold in the bottom of my soul, digging in the dark, digging in the dark, digging in the dark to find that spark. Strike gold in the bottom of my soul, digging in the dark, digging in the dark, digging in the dark to find that spark. Strike gold in the bottom of my soul. And that goes on and on and on. It's a 3-part song, but I'll just sing you a couple of them to be going on with. So this part goes, Ceridwen, stir in your cauldron, Ceridwen, goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. When I die, I will be born again. Goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. stirring your cauldron, Ceridwen. Goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. When I die, I will be born again. Goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. Stirring your cauldron, Ceridwen. Goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. When I die, I will be born again. Goddess of the underworld, Ceridwen, I'll be transformed in your darkness, Ceridwen. And then one that I think you all know, which is probably going to nicely finish off our ceremony as we celebrate the old ones, the ancient ones, the crones, the wise ones, those who came before us, those some of us are rapidly becoming, and those who dwell in the other worlds already and who we call with this song. Ancient crowns from long ago, dance your dance so deep and slow. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. Ancient crowns from long ago, dance your dance so deep and slow. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. Ancient crowns from long ago, dance your dance so deep and slow. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. Last time, ancient crones from long ago, dance your dance so deep and slow. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. We remember you, we remember you. Bring your ancient wisdom through. Blessed be.
Blessed be. So now the time has come. It's the time to close. It's the time to cross the veil back to our lives. But first, yes, giving thanks. Yes, giving thanks to the Dark Lady for accepting us into her realms, for her fire of cleansing, for letting us relieve our grief and our pain, for holding us all this path. Oh, thank you, Black Lady, Black Nolava, beautiful Crone. Thank you for accepting us, for let us dig in the dark, for stirring your cauldron for us. Oh, thank you for letting us be again with our beloved who crossed the bay. Thank you, great lady. Please give us your poisoned icon so we can go through the dark time of the year and feel you holding us with your love, letting us transmute and rebirth when the time will come. But now, we just have to cross again the veil and come. Thank you, Crone Nolava, for your dark flame of love. Blessed be